Sige.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you guys are in the online space. So, for those of you who are new to my personal Facebook page and YouTube channel, my name is Rosalyn. I am a digital business owner and a mentor. So, today we are here again. We are back for our daily Go Live challenge. And today we will be talking about introduction to the subconscious mind. So, your subconscious mind. Oh, well, before we dive into this topic, I would like to give a chance to my business partner to introduce a little bit about herself for our new viewers. Hi, Sis Teresa. I almost forget you.
Hi, good morning. I'm back. Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. My name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, I'm back in our Go Live because yesterday I was not feeling well. Um, so yes, we have to. We're gonna share our topic about introduction to the subconscious mind.
Yes, we're so excited to dive into this fascinating and powerful topic, your subconscious mind or our subconscious mind. So, subconscious mind is like the silent partner in our life. It works behind the scene, influencing our habits or your habits, thoughts, and actions. But the best part is you can learn to reprogram it to align with your goals and dreams. As what they said, we have to build our subconscious mind, or when we want something, we will keep repeat and repeat until it goes deep to our subconscious mind. But what is subconscious mind? Sister Teresa will explain what subconscious mind means.
A subconscious mind, think of your subconscious as the part of your mind that runs on autopilot. It stores beliefs, experiences, and emotions, and it's responsible for 95% of your decision. So it's like when except for example, this is like when the baby, when when they're still learning, you know they can easily store, like you think that they won't remember what they see or you know hear in the surroundings, but that all everything that they can hear, they will store that onto their subconscious. So
Yes.
that's why it's really critical for a baby to when they're in their stage of growing, that they want to learn. That's the part that we cannot ignore, you know
Yes,
because
agreed.
and also for ourselves too, as a as business owner also, and what you wanna do or what you wanna change, your belief. So that's our part of our subconscious, what you wanna change that improves your business. And also it shapes how to see yourself, your relationship, and the world. So like I said, if you want to have a dream, you have to visualize it. What you wanna uh see, like think that what you want to happen in your life. So you
Yes.
have to visualize it, because if not, it's just like sometimes we're not, because of our uh challenges that we have. Sometimes we don't, our subconscious,
You get
we
distracted.
yes. So that's why, like, the more important there is that our subconscious is, we have a correct mindset on it, and we just focus in what we believe. And also I think it's like what we experience. It really helps that, because sometimes if you're in a family, you experience those, those that have a tragedy and stuff. It will really store that in your subconscious, and then it will affect that when you grow up,
Yes,
because
agreed.
that's all, that's subconscious mind really store everything that will happen in your life. So from the start, from your infant to until you get to that adolescence, whatever you have that in your subconscious mind, that will affect that when you grow up.
Yeah, and as what you mentioned, when you're a baby, our mind, the subconscious is open, so everything the baby hears, so we pretty much like reprogram the infant, at that age, because they will take everything, it's open, they take everything, they store that into their subconscious mind. So it really, as they grow, what they believe, that's what they hear, that's what they believe. And then also the impact, as what you said, the impact of this is like, we become like, for example, you stuck in the situations of whatever you believe, as what us when we were growing up, you stuck in that, like the limiting beliefs. It's very important, like for our parents, that when you have a kids, to really be careful around the kids, because they can bring that into their adult life. As what they said, our mindset, we um we like pretty much reprogram our surroundings, and then that will affect when we grow, and now really same as when we say that we are introvert or extrovert, as what they said in, like, like Bob Proctor, there is no introvert or extrovert, is the way how we reprogram our mind growing up. Like, for example, like, we're not allowed to be with surrounded with people,
Or mm,
yung,
or like if you stay away, like if there's a adult talking, you don't want to be listening to them. No,
yes, so
we
that's,
have like we have to hide.
yeah, and that's why the introvert develop, because we are shy to be part of the conversation or part of the group, because we're not allowed to. So that's why when we grew up, we become, they said, like shy around with people, and we don't want to be, like talking if nobody asked us, or we don't want to interrupt, because that's how our mindset, the reprogram growing up. So it really affects, because they stored into our subconscious mind, and it become like we get used to that, and we believe that kind of situations. So next is, what does it affect in our lives? Habits and behavior. We'll start with habits and behavior. Your subconscious minds that drives habits, good or bad, and that's why it is so hard to change without addressing the root cause. So this one is, as what I mentioned earlier. Like, it really, like, it develop, or it, like, as you we grow up. For example, we were shy because, as our subconscious mind reprogrammed to not to be there, you have to be here, of whatever house rules, you know and then that becomes habit, either good or bad, and hopefully it's good. And it's hard to change that, like in our business, because here we have to practice positive mindset, and we have to reprogram our mind, um because it's also affect our business. Diba says, our in our zooms, they always change that we have to reprogram our mindset, to because we have to address those, we have to get from the bottom, like back when we were growing up, is we don't really understand this deeply, as just what the house, the rules, and we just follow what our parents says. And like, it really affect the kids, and I hope it's not gonna be a good bad habits. We're just hoping for the good one. So next, we'll set for the self-image. What you believe about yourself deeply impacts your confidence and your ability to take actions. Meron po ba kayong ma-share dito, sis, in our self-image, regarding our um subconscious?
So sometimes like when you don't have like when you grow up, like I'll just example of myself, when I grew up, I don't really it's like sometimes I don't have any communication to other people because I'm so shy. Kahit sa lalo lang ako ano lang ako sa bahay, para sa bahay, tapos and then sa school, ano, parang distance ako, because sometimes because I don't have that belief in myself before, because when I grow up, I don't have anybody to talk to, you know. So it really affects
Yes.
It really affects that in your in your when you grow up, if you don't have that confidence in yourself.
And it takes a lot of you. Like for example, me when I was growing up, they say that you are ugly. You are ugly. So and every time they take pictures, I always avoid that because I am so ugly. So because whatever the kids growing up, whatever they say to you, even if it wasn't serious, but as a kid, we everything for us we take it seriously. It's like when there's family pictures, I always avoid because I in my subconscious mind is telling me that I am ugly. So I growing up, I am very shy, and then I don't have the confidence to be out in public because I always said that I am not pretty enough to be out there. It affects um our personality in real life, of how this, like your surroundings, it really matters of how our surroundings growing up, because as what we mentioned earlier, that builds into our subconscious mind. So that is, we really have to be careful for our, for the children. And next is the manifestation. It's like a magnet. It attracts what you can focus on, whether positive or negative. So here, when we manifest of what we like, for example, we want to achieve our dreams. Um, we manifest, and then whatever we attract, we focus on that. It happens. It may not happen right away, but in time, little by little, the universe will send us all the tools that we need to achieve of whatever we want in in business or in life that we want to achieve. We attract, but as what we have to manifest, and we have to focus on our building or to be positive, because remember, positive attracts positive and negative attracts negative. The more you complain, you will attract more problems in your life, and the more we will focus on good things, a lot of good things that will happen. Next is how to reprogram your subconscious mind. So, what do you think about this topic, Sister Teresa?
So yeah, like some, like like now we are in the business right now. So for me, how to reprogram your subconscious mind. So like now, like say like a positive affirmation. So first, yeah, speak to yourself kindly. Repeat affirmation like I am capable or I deserve success. Over time, these messages rewrite your subconscious. So I
Yeah.
think I think I heard this one in one of the our meeting in or in the podcast, like speaking with your like positive for yourself, like instead of like you're not I'm not good enough, you change that I'm good enough. Every like I think every morning you might see that way because you have a fresh start, and then just start saying positive to yourself, because that's how you're gonna change your mindset, your subconscious before that you're not capable of anything, you know so that will start first in that like like the positive affirmation, that you have to talk to yourself like you're capable of everything, and you're good, you're good of everything. And then it's like all the positive that improves your for yourself and in your business too, because if you have like sometimes you always say like, oh, I'm not I'm not successful on my business, so that there the negative will really change that mindset for you, and then your subconscious will back to zero because you already you're saying all this negative in front of yourself you know
And also, that's how we reprogram, because we're not really, our mindset is not 100%, like positive. So the positive affirmation, it helps us rewrite or reboot our subconscious mind. The more we store good positive information there, or positive affirmation, it will as what they said, rewrite. It become like natural. The more it goes in there, the more we talk, or the more we talk to ourselves.
Like I think the best thing you have to do is like in front of the mirror,
Yes.
because you have to like you can see yourself, and like just focus, and then like you have to feel that when you do that. You cannot just, like nothing because you just want to do it, just want to say it to yourself. But if
Yeah.
you have that feeling, you have to do that in front of the mirror, that, just focused, and then um, have that the emotion that that I'm like, I'm good, I deserve this. So always have feeling when you do something, like even though doing manifestation, you have to feel that emotion.
Yeah, you're right.
And then second is surround yourself, no, visualization. So I think I mentioned that before, that when you have that dreams and plan on your life, or change, you have to visualize it, that you claim it, that it already happened to yourself. It
Yes.
happened, and you already, like, example, like, I already you're thinking about your milestone and stuff. Then you think of it, visualize it, that it's already happening,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
feel it
and
that
feel
it's
it.
there already. You're already in that actually milestones.
So, like I said, imagine the life you want as if it's already yours. See it, feel it, and believe it. That's how that visualization works. Surround yourself with positivity. That's more important. There is you have a positive environment, because that subconscious, when you surrounded with all the positive energy, that really change and help you push and help you, that subconscious mind attracts or restores all those positive energy, and that and then will help you lift up your mind and your mindset. Because,
Yeah,
like, how, like, see how much the negative really, it really just a second, it will ruin your mindset when you're surrounded with negative people.
it
Like, even, like, even at work, that's the worst one, is at work, because people always complain, they're not satisfied, stuff like that. But if you just, because you cannot really avoid that negative environment, because it's, like I said, you're working in the places that different people. So what you do is just focus in yourself and focus what your goals in what you want to achieve, and just try to stay away, or
yeah,
not to be engaged in that situation. When you see the negative energy, just walk away, because you don't
yeah.
want to be part of that. And your subconscious mind, when you're already starting to change your mindset, and then here you go, you have to have this group of people trying to, like,
Ruined it.
ruined it. Just walk away, or sit other places, that you just, focus on what you're gonna do.
Or read books. It helps really. Like us to learn more and improve our mindset. Then next is practice gratitude practice. Focus on what you're grateful for, or gratitude shifts your energy and trains your mind to see abundance. So here, like for example, we do a gratitude practice here. Like for example, you write the 10 things that you're grateful for, like in the morning. For example, we are grateful here that we are alive, we have another day to be in this beautiful world. And then, and also for another one is like, we are grateful that we have a roof over our head. And then food that we eat, the air that we breathe. There is so many things that we can practice to be grateful for, and also like that we're healthy, we can walk. Because imagine if you missing one leg, how that would feel. So we are like take advantage for all this, but really we should be grateful. And it's a good practice. Because in time it will become automatic as what the more you practice, and then we will store that into our subconscious mind as what our main topic here. And then, and also the more when we are grateful for, our mindset to shift into positive energy. And the more we're grateful for, the more attract good things that could happen in our life, more abundance. You know that what really we want is you attract positive to positive. You know, we will avoid that negative energy into our life. You know, but of course it's not easy in the beginning, but the more you practice, or when we're like, for example, you're agitated, just look at around of what you're grateful for. Did you ever have anything that you could share this topic?
Oh, yeah, plenty of time, but so like I said, I just wanna stay calm and stay positive, and
Yes.
I always find a way that situation will benefit me, like example when I got forced to stay over, even though I'm not really, want to stay, but for me is I just find a way that, well, if I stay over, I have extra money and extra, that I could use in for
Then
emergency. So I just changed that into what the negative energy into a
switch,
positive. So
you switch your
that's
mindset into positive.
yeah. Because like if you want to let it happen to yourself, get it to yourself, then you have to all your efforts that you did few months ago or few weeks ago, it's just gonna ruin it.
Yeah, and
So
also it will keep coming. The more you think
mm,
of that negativity, you will, the more that happens into your life. I remember there was one time one of my coworkers said, "How come everything happens one time? You know, all the negative." I said, "You know why? Because you are thinking all those. You know, it's in your mind,
and
and the more you think that, the more you attract negativity or problems into your life." I try to switch your mindset. I said, "How am I gonna switch my mindset?" I said, "Well, practice gratitude. What is the 10 things that you are grateful for?" Like for example, you have kids, you still have a house, you have a job, you're healthy. There is so many things that like there's air, the fresh air that we can breathe in our daily life. Imagine those people that needs oxygen, but us, we don't need that because we are breathing in and out in this beautiful free oxygen. So there is so many, because in that way is our we can switch our mindset from negative to positive. And the
I
more you do,
think, yeah, I think if you don't really practice the gratitude, like no, if they won't know what is really gratitude means, I think they cannot really change their
yeah,
mindset,
yeah, it,
because if they don't know what's that gratitude really do for ourselves, that
yeah,
they cannot. It's hard for them to see where to start. So you have to know what is really gratitude means.
yeah,
Because
and
I don't know what that before until I joined this business, and all those books that we read, and how we really improve ourselves, our mindset. So
yeah.
it's not really like it will just come to in front of you, that gratitude. You have to search that, what that really meaning to that word's gratitude.
Yeah, and I hope for our viewers who are going to be watching this and replay, I hope that you can apply this into your life. We are sharing the value of the gratitude, practice gratitude, how it affects into your life. It change your life, it change your mindset, and once you can change your mindset, it changes everything. The way how you look at life. So
Yes.
yeah, because before we don't know about how really this affects into our life, but now that we're in this business, we learn a lot, and we try to share here and give values, and hopefully, guys, you can learn from us a little bit. And you can have take away and apply it into your life. Apply it. Don't just collect knowledge. We have to apply it into our life. Next is take consistent actions. Actions reinforce beliefs. Each small steps forward strengthens the message to your subconscious that you are capable of. Yes, we have to take a consistent actions. Like for example, you have to always think that I am capable of achieving my dreams. I am worthy. I am good enough. You have to keep doing that, and also, yes, apply it into your life, and just keep repeat and repeat until that gets into your subconscious mind. It's not easy. I know we've been there, but
Mhm.
try do it anyway. Practice if you want to um change that and achieve something good into your life, it's good to start now. You don't have to wait for the right time.
Yep.
When it's
For the
really,
right time.
because yeah, the question is when is the right time? You don't know. So do it and practice into your life. So next is are we gonna share our personal stories, so our experience of what we can share here? But Sister Teresa will do that first, and then I will share mine.
Okay. For my like I want to share is like for me from growing up and then right now until now. So like I said, I'm a shy person. I'm introvert person. Um, from that day that like you don't have in like you don't have trust in yourself or belief in yourself. You know, you have to at least like it's not whatever you experienced before. That's not everything bad. You know, there's a lot also a good experience for that because if it never happened before, if you're not if example if your parents is not strict before, you have to think if that if it's if how you grow up now, like
Yes,
it really like I was like before I was like wow they're so strict, but looking back, if
you're
they don't never it did never happen that I won't be able to be a good person right now, or not a good person but I won't be here if not because of them, you know.
right.
So and also in my business, uh so in my businesses, I'm not really, I'm shy to in in front of the camera. So that you have to change that and get out of my comfort zone. And also it's just like kind of like you kind of push yourself, with everything that you experienced before, just gonna be like a part that that you wanted to improve yourself. Because like me, when I was like starting this, I don't know, for a couple months like I just stay where I'm at. And then imagine that I'm doing this digital business, but if I don't get out and change that my subconscious mind to improve my business, no, I'm not gonna see a result. I know it's like it's not gonna be easy to to start, but small steps, like small changes every single day, practice, uh, like just like supple with a baby. When they start walking, they have to slowly crawl, and then at the same time they started to get up. And that's how it also if you want to change something, you have to start small, because
Yes,
that's how that you have a good foundation in order for you to change completely into your subconscious mind. Just
yeah,
like, I know there's like be a lot of challenges also to to prevent you from not in progress, but that challenges also will help you be stronger in how you face that challenges. So there's, like I said, it's not easy. You're not can I said, to be successful, you don't have an easy road to walk on. Always gonna have a challenges. you
yes.
know
It's
when
part
like
of our life.
yes, that's a part of our life, the challenge. Because it's like, for me, if you don't have those challenges, it's kind of like our life is boring.
You don't grow.
You don't grow, and you don't see the other opportunities, and you don't really search for more knowledge. You just want to like stay in what you learn. But if you have those challenges, it opens your mindset, opens your brain to find good strategies to improve your business or your life.
Yes.
Like I said, where this is a part of our life, also our personal and our business. It's just like all those things are just connected, and how you have your good foundation on yourself and then to your business.
So yes, that's really, like how amazing, that we could reprogram or the effects into our life. For me, I have something to share. The growing up, I believe, I feel, as a kid, I believe, like, I feel like I don't belong into the family and I'm not good enough. But what I did, like, because there is so many, like, from the neighbors, like judging you, the I don't have dreams, like as a kid, when people would judge you, like, you don't have dreams, you will just get pregnant when you turn this 16. All those negativity, I didn't, instead of believe of what they say, so I switched that. Instead, I reprogram myself that I am capable of achieving my dreams. Because for me, how are they going to know what my future is going to be? Well, I'm only 8 years old. So what I did is I study hard as I can. I do good, of what really I believe it's good. I like me as a person. If I'm doing good and someone is making up stories, no matter what happened, I always fight my rights, because I always say that I am telling the truth. No matter what, I am gonna fight even if I get abused. So I always tell the truth. But of course, back then, it's part of discipline. It's already when you say something, it's already your fault. But yes, how I always look at myself and try to defend myself, that um whatever they judge me, I'm not gonna listen to them. Instead, I'm gonna do better. So when I turned 16, I passed that. I didn't get pregnant, so I went back. And then whatever they say that I don't have dreams, I keep working on myself. I reprogram on my subconscious mind that I am capable of achieving my dreams of what I really want in life. Because for me, nobody can judge, nobody knows what my future is going to be. So for our viewers who are gonna be watching this, if you are surrounded with these people that will judge you, will look down, or all negativity, look at that. Use that as your motivation to grow in a better person. Use that to achieve your dreams. Turn that into a better one. That is for me. I use those negativity to improve myself to be a better one. You know, because that really will help you grow and to become a stronger person in your life. So that's how I used, instead of listening to them, like, if I didn't really look and reprogram myself, says back then, probably they were right. But in my mind, no.
Like,
My
yeah, most of the, like, also, like, you have a bad experience also.
Yes,
It really depends how you use that stuff. Because I know most of the people, if they come from family they're not they're not good family,
yeah.
most of the time kids are following the
No, we
steps
what?
of what their parents and stuff. It's not they're not they're just using as excuse that I don't have this good family foundation, so that's why I'm like this. But that's what our choices that comes in, our
Yeah,
choices,
I
what
mean,
choice what you choose in your life. That's, because I choose to come in abroad, you know
yeah,
but
it's
if
your,
you
yes.
mm-hmm, it's
Because
our choices.
like, for example, I have this, I'm gonna share this story. Like, for example, I have like, I know someone that when she was growing up, her parents gave away, because her parents have separate, and then the mother gave away to someone. So she have a baby, and then 3 months old, she leave that baby and gave it away, because she said, well, when I was growing up, this is what my mother did to me.
So yeah, that's
It's
the thing with the
heartbreaking, because
mm,
for me, this is how I look, how I would overcome that challenges. I would do my best to raise these kids, because I don't want my kids to happen of what I've experienced before. If I can survive, I would never let my little kid go through that
with what
situation.
she experienced. Like
Yes,
the same thing when I grew up, I don't have like toys, you know what I mean? But we don't have, because like I said, what we more important with my parents is we have education, we have shelter, and we have food in the table. So extra toys and in your birthdays or whatever is not really necessary for us. So for me, and I on my growing up, I said if I have a kid, like example with my sisters, yeah, and they really spoil they really spoil their daughter and their son, like their toys, because we never experienced that when we
Yeah.
grow up. So for me, I'm not gonna let my kids not experiencing having no toys. So in my mind, I was like, when I have my own family, I will give them the one that I never experienced. And that's what my sisters, they do the same thing with their kids. They spoil their kids.
Yeah,
Because
because it's true, like that's how we overcome challenges. Because it says the way how I share here the story of that she was give away, her parents give away to someone else, so she did the same thing. So for me, her subconscious mind is she that is negative,
mm,
because you never overcome with that challenges and to improve yourself. So there's one also that I'm gonna share here. You would love, sis. So when I was growing up, sis, we're like 10 siblings, right? And then one of my aunt came home, like visiting our family. They're from the big city. And then before they go back to the city, they will give allowance for the kids.
yeah.
And I was in front of the farm. I was in front of all the kids, and she missed me. How could you miss me? I was in front. So at that time, I feel I was so hurt as a kid. I said, "Oh my God, she gave everything to all of us, to the rest of the kids, but not me." And until now, I would never forget that. But you know what I learned from that, sis, is that now if I give something to all my nieces and nephews, I will make sure I can afford to give all of them, because I don't want, if I think I can't afford to give all of them, I rather don't give any, because
True.
I don't want them to have the feeling of you missed me. How could you
Yeah. Or you don't
hurt
you
me?
don't like you don't care
Favoritism.
about
You
their
don't
favorite.
have
Yeah.
you don't have so the kids would think that, oh, I'm not a favorite. Oh, she all the negativity that would kids think, because you
Mm-hmm.
missed me and give her some, and you give all of them in front of that little kid. So for me, what I learned, so I always look what I learned is that if I cannot afford to give everyone, I rather don't give any.
Because it only takes one time to
Yeah,
ruin their trust, ruin their trust and
it breaks your
their
heart as a little
yes, it
kid.
is. Because that's gonna be their subconscious mind that they're not good enough in in your eyes. When because why you don't give me anything? Am I
Yeah,
a bad kid? I'm not gonna, I mean, like, I don't do much of anything for you, or something like that. That's what they're gonna start that negative
yeah.
subconscious on their mind, that they'll stay that forever when they grow up.
I probably she probably thought that she already gave me since I was in front, but she never she when she asked that, because as a kid we're so shy to open up. Oh, I didn't get any, but like I was just broke. But yes, for our viewers who's going to be watching this, instead of looking that in a negative way, try to look at how am I going to overcome this, and in the future what I'm going to do to like what I learned, that I can apply this in my life.
So and also it will stop the cycle. Yeah.
Yes,
Because like it's like a domino cycle, dominoes. When you start that negative stuff, it's gonna be everything will be
ever.
negative. But you have to stop that rifle effects, like don't continuous that cycle. You
Yeah.
know,
So
it's right.
and I am very grateful with all those challenges that I've been through, and I learned a lot, that what is don't what for me, what's don't do that, and what you should do, like I learned a lot, and I am so grateful that I've been through that challenges that make me stronger and know who I am today. So, for our viewers who are going to be watching this, so what's one belief or habit that you'd like to change? Feel free to comment below so we can also learn from you guys, and we will inspire the other people who are going to be watching this, and start small, maybe with a positive affirmation or maybe a 5 minutes gratitude practice. Comment below or message us, and we will be happy to support you or your journey, every step of the way of what you're doing. And because our main purpose here is to give values, a little values every day, and you can apply it into your life. So do you have anything here, sis, to add on before we end our go live? I think we having good time.
Oh, okay. Just remember, your subconscious mind is your most powerful tool. When you learn to align it with your goals, and the possibilities are endless. So, like I said, you gonna nurture your subconscious mind. With all positive energy, because that's the word. That's like I said, it's a powerful tools to combat all those challenges.
Yes. So yes. So I hope that we gave a little bit values and takeaways in our go live. If you really pay attention to all of that, there is so many a lot of good nuggets that we shared here. Um, and we are not talking about business really, but when it comes to mindset, that's how we learn the beauty of how practice gratitude, and how important our subconscious mind, and to reprogram our mindset to switch from negative and avoid those negative energy into our life. Because the more we think negative, the more we attract negative. The more we think positive, the more we attract positive. It's what they said: what you think, you'll become. So think positive, so you'll become more and grow more and do better in your business or in your life. So if you are interested to join our business, since really that's really our main purpose here, is just register directly to our website, and you will receive the 20 minutes recording, the basic highlights of our business. And if you're interested to know more, proceed to the next steps. Other than that, we will be back again tomorrow for our daily topic, our daily go live. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the supports. We appreciate you all. And God bless you.